And welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about vehicle maintenance because, yeah, I ain't been doing so hot on that lately. Oh. All right, for those of you that don't know, I broke that car pretty good right there. Decided I was going to mix the coolants. Had some Dex coolant in it and mixed it with some blue or green, whatever that color is. And, yeah, now the cooling system isn't quite right. This bad boy's got some power steering problems, and it might be possibly because in my delusional state of being kind of tired lately and not thinking real clear, I haven't checked the fluid levels of anything on that car in a while. So, I mean, it runs and everything, but the power steering pump sounds very angry. And then, of course, you guys know about this car that's over here tucked around on the side. This isn't even my car. This is a friend of mine's, and it's got motor issues. So I do have a bunch of people asking me for parts off this thing, and unfortunately it's not my car, so I can't agree to give anybody anything or sell anything to anybody. So sorry about that. Yeah, if the owner of this vehicle decides that they want to get rid of some parts, I will let you guys know, but until then, it's not my call to make. I know you guys hate the Mustang wheels. I get it. At some point I'm going to change them back out to the Steelies, but I still got to buy another tire, and that's just, you know, another thing on the good old list of things to do. All right, so here is the motor. Doesn't look too bad. I should probably clean it up. Not too bad for, like, I don't know, like 400 idle hours. But, yeah, this might be part of my problem. Don't know if that'll make the power steering pump scream, but that's probably not a good thing regardless. And then, now that I'm looking at this, yeah, it's kind of low too. Maybe I should put some Dex Cool in that. No. Don't do Dex Cool. Not in a Ford. Not in a Ford. No. I think this one gets the gold colored coolant. I'll have to check the owner's manual and make sure. I got too many vehicles laying around. It's kind of hard to keep up with what's what. Hey, the battery's new. I know that's good. Looks like we got something over there. Yep, that's brake fluid, so that looks good. Belts look pretty good. Guess I can't complain too much. Should probably check the oil one of these days too. Don't want to let that run out because that would just be a tragedy, especially on a car that's you know, not in too rough a shape. All right, so I went to the local auto parts store and found this, which supposedly works with everything in its extended life, and says that it can work with factory fill OEM fluid. So I guess we'll find out, but it does specifically say that it is American power steering, and they do note that there is Ford on here. So that's probably a good sign. And then while I was wandering around in there, I found some of this 50/50 pre-diluted antifreeze coolant that appears to be the more yellowish color. Claims to mix well with everything, any color, supposedly. I don't know. I have never used this stuff, but it was there, it was on the shelf, and it looked like it would work. So hopefully I don't gel up another cooling system, but we will find out. I didn't even plan on getting this, but as I was walking through the store, I happened to look around and notice that they had supposedly color match OEM paint. So me being the guy I am, not really paying attention and researching stuff probably the way I should, I just started looking through the shelf and started looking around, looking at different colors, and this says Performance White, which immediately made me think of probably Shannon CVPI's page. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm saying it because somebody left a comment on one of his, either, I don't remember if he posted a picture somewhere out on Instagram or something, but somebody was posting and they made a comment, look at that Ford Peelformance White. So it made me think of him, and I know he's got to paint his car at some point. And I know he's trying to keep up with it. It's just that, you know, he's got, you know, he's living in a hard area to kind of keep up with stuff. You know, it's not the easiest place to make a, you know, a ton of income when you're trying to raise a kid and that kind of stuff. But yeah, Performance White. I have no idea if this is even the right color, but my hood has been spray painted with some sort of white colored something or other anyway by the fire department. So even if this doesn't really match, maybe it'll be close. I got a couple spots on the hood that are flaking off, and I don't know if I'll do that in today's video, but I might rattle can a couple of those little spots. And I got a couple other little spots that are starting to get a little bit of surface rust, and the last thing I want to do is let, you know, the Crown Vic rot away. That would be a bad thing. But yeah, let's put some power steering fluid in this car and see if that makes the power steering pump not scream as much. Wouldn't that be really nice if it was that simple? Wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be nice. Well, I guess we'll find out. I guess this is where somebody out there tells me that I'm doing it wrong. Well, by the time the video is posted, it'll be too late. All right, so I'm gonna go about halfway between the lines and hope that that's sort of close. Still doesn't sound super happy. Well, let's go see what the fluid level looks like. Ugh. Yeah, it dropped right back down. I guess this is the point where I let it sit for a little bit and see where the fluid level gets to. Look, a little bubbly in there. Probably not a good thing. So, I guess it's time for you guys to let me know if I done screwed up or if I'm on the right path. It's the wonderful thing about the internet. There's a lot of professional mechanics out there that'll let me know how badly I've screwed this up. But if you see this area right here, kind of looks like the bubbliness, and then the actual fluid line is down here. But I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and then see if, you know, as it sits and gets quote-unquote cold, if it, you know, raises back up a little bit. So we will see. But don't think I've ever seen bubbliness in power steering fluid before. I know how much y'all love that chrome grill. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it out because yeah, I think you guys will appreciate that. If you guys are wondering, I did a whole video on how to take one of these off or put it on, but basically if you're here for the first time, there are 4 bolts back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a bunch of clips down at the bottom, and that's how you make this thing come off. Oh, I know a lot of you guys are gonna be happy about that. That's right, the honeycomb is back. But we're still out of service. All right, now that the car is sat for a little while, you can see that the power steering fluid level is still low. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some more and then fire it up, run it some more, and see if we can get the level a little bit closer to the right. All right, let's fire her up again. Yeah, you can hear her screaming. She's not a happy girl. Definitely not happy. That's different. I hear like a ticking sound. It's like tick, 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 tick. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. Did it a few times and it kind of stopped. So, not really sure what that was. I think I might see a problem. Alright, so we threw some power steering fluid in here. Yep, something's done down there and I don't know what it is. Because all that liquid wasn't there before. I'm going to take a wild guess as that's probably power steering fluid. Being that my fluid level is right back to where it was. So if you guys have any guesses down there as to what you think is causing that or where that is coming from, I would love to hear some feedback. But you guys can look right down there. See that tube down there? It looks real shiny, the bottom one. I don't think that was like that a minute ago. Yeah, there's, oh, there it is. I can see it leaking over there. Over on that side of the engine, I can see just some liquid coming down right now.
kind of hard to see. I don't know if there's a good spot I can actually show you guys. But down there somewhere, guess I can kind of use my finger. That tube right there, the tip of my fingernail, I can see liquid coming down and running on that. So I'm guessing the power steering pump's probably somewhere near there somewhere. I haven't really looked too hard to figure out what the heck's what under here, but my hunch is there's either a line down there or something that ain't quite right that is now pissing steering fluid all over the place. Well, that wasn't the answer we were looking for, was it? Guess I'm still down 3 cars.
Well, anyway, there you go. There is the reason why I don't have power steering working quite right in the car. Apparently, it's just pissing the fluid everywhere. But, yeah, if you guys got any comments, thoughts, concerns, ideas, videos you can point me toward that show something similar that has been resolved, let me know, man. Let me know down in the comments. Definitely would appreciate it. Anyway, I guess we will reconvene on this and come up with some sort of solution eventually. Until then, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I got an itch for the junkyard. I really do, and I think I need to scratch that itch. So I have a feeling I'm gonna end up at the junkyard here soon, and maybe another auction, because those are both itches I gotta scratch, man. It's just itches I gotta scratch. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for checking out the video. Love to all of you, and I'll catch you guys on the next video, hopefully sooner than later. Oh yeah.
1 subscriber away.